Hello, I'm M.K. Davis. I want to talk a little bit about some of my work that I've done on the Patterson film. You know, when I make a discovery on it, I usually just put it out there, for everyone to see. And I was real surprised when I saw a post on Facebook. And it was this post right here. I've noticed an interesting detail in the Patty film. Her hair is worn down in the area her hands run over when walking, which seems unlikely for a suit. And there is the circle around that area he's talking about. And I almost laughed at first because I had posted this very same thing quite a few years ago. And this person is acting like he just discovered it. I guess that can happen, but in this day and age, with all my stuff out there like it is, you would think that he probably had seen it. You could deplatform somebody by just ignoring them. Just pretend they never happened. And then just use their stuff and say, well, look what I discovered. And I've seen that over and over with the Patty film. I don't want someone else's work to be credited to me, but I don't want my work to be credited to someone else. Here's some of my work I did on that, just some of it. Leg muscles. MKD, see right there? Same frame. Hold on here. Why is this frame so good that you can see muscles on the leg? Good question. While we're talking about it, we'll just kind of discuss that. These images, and here's the raw image right here. See, it's kind of tinted blue. It's just from a paper image, a Cibachrome print that was made from a transparency, which was taken off the original film. So it was transmitted to a transparency from the original film and then made into a paper print. They call a platen image. It's tinted blue. I can go into that. I know why, but I don't want to get into it right now. It's easily correctable. The man who did this was a man named Bruce Bonney, and he was employed to do this by Rene DeHinden, the man who allegedly owns the still rights to the film. I don't know how many of these he made. It was quite a few. I've got all that's out there right now, but there may be more stuck in a drawer somewhere. Excellent quality. And that's why you can see the muscles underneath. You don't really have to be really that keen an observer. But most of the time, somebody's already seen my work. And they say, well, M.K. Davis says this is the muscles. Every once in a while, somebody comes by and shows my work and say, I found this. which is not very heartening to me, because if you look, let's see here. Well, I may have to go over here. Go to properties, and let's see. Created Monday, December the 6th, 2021 at 3:35 a.m. So I was up at night doing this. Put a lot in it, and this guy comes by and just says, "Hey, looky here what I found." No mention of me. Not that I'm anything, but you know, if someone else does work, yeah, I mean, you shouldn't deplatform them by ignoring that they even exist. You could take this right here and that's 19%. All right, let's go back. There we go, that's good. All right. All right. You see the potential for something that quality for making a discovery. And this was a discovery. It is where she rubbed the hair thin. And you can see it pretty plainly right there. But not, he didn't discover it. Or she, or whoever it was. I did. And people may not like it, may not like me. But you can't deplatform somebody. It's unethical. You see it all the time. I've had so much of my work ascribed to Bill Munns. Which is very unfair. Bill Munns, when he first started, he didn't know squat about Patterson film. he kept saying it was all one shoot, one continuous piece of film. And finally, he just absolutely had to admit that it wasn't. He didn't want to. Now he acts like he always knew it. He always knew it came in edited pieces. Well, that's what happens when if you're an honest fellow and you're a determined person and you make some accomplishments. People kind of sense that you won't just absolutely call them out about it. Well, maybe I'm calling somebody out now. I don't know. I'm bringing it to your attention because me looking at his post and looking at my work, I'm the one who first published those things. No, I wasn't. It was Hancock House first published them. And then I started working with them. From that point on, lots of discoveries were made. There's a lot more in these images that could be discovered, probably. I wonder what all Bruce Bonney discovered. Well, I know he said about these photographs here, he said that you could see eyes, nose, lips, and you could see objects the size of a grape or a marble with basic identification, and that was not with enhancement. So if all those images just suddenly made it to these people and they found this and that on them, politely point them to M.K. Davis before they go making their announcements, because I've been working with these for a while. And that's all I have to say about it. Yes, it's a real living, breathing thing. It's not a man in a suit. It shouldn't even be an argument about it with good images like this. It's silly to even entertain an argument when you have images like this right here. Anyway, that's my diatribe for the day. I sure appreciate your time.